Hey guys, Citizen Zero here, bringing you some more State of Decay 2. So I have just about finished my first playthrough, and I was trying to reflect on the one thing, if I could pass some advice on to people starting up a new game. What was the one thing that I would do differently? I mean, there's a lot of tips and tricks that you could pass on along, but
do it.
really, through my playthrough, there's only one thing, one choice that I made that I regret, one thing that I wish I could go back, undo, and change, and that is who I chose for a leader. So in my first playthrough, I chose the sheriff character as my leader, and it was really before I understood what the leader, their role was, understood what perks, especially what perks that the leader gave you in regards to playthroughs that happened after. And that's really a big deal if you plan on doing more than one playthrough. The second and third playthroughs become much easier if you choose two specific types of leaders as your leader of your settlement. So I picked a sheriff on my first playthrough, and I really regret it. It's not that it doesn't provide good perks, but it doesn't provide you with nearly the nice start that the builder or the trader are going to provide. So picking a builder or a trader is my number one suggestion for starting a game. What happens when you finish the game and do your legacy quest with a builder or a trader? So with a builder, once you finish their legacy quest, what you do in the second playthrough is you get to start with free power and free water to your settlement, and that is huge. What it ends up doing is freeing up outpost slots. It ends up freeing up plots of land on your base, and it really just makes things in general a lot easier to get started with your settlements. So that's a builder. The other one, which I would also choose to start with, is a trader. Now, the reason I would start with a trader as my first playthrough is that a trader, upon your second playthrough, is going to give you the perk that it's going to allow you to start with 4,000 influence. That's enough that you can start out moving right into the best settlement in whatever map that you're working with. Whether it be the baseball field, the shopping mall, or the shipping container fort. Any one of those, which cost 3,500 influence, you will be able to purchase at the start of your playthrough. It's a toss-up for me which one I think might be possibly better. I think maybe being able to move right into that awesome starting fort would be amazing. And then, because the power, I think, is something that you could probably deal with, as well as water with the different setups. I managed that just fine through the first playthrough without having any perks. So I think having that starting influence may be the choice that I would go through. But that would be my number one recommendation. The number one and maybe the only thing you really need to know when starting a game is which leader to pick. I had no knowledge going into it. In fact, I really just picked the first person who leveled up to hero to become my leader, and I regretted that from the beginning. Now, I've heard from some people that you are able to exile your leader and choose a new leader. I haven't actually tried it, so I can't tell you from experience whether or not that actually works. But if you've done that, let me know. Give me a comment below. Share with the community your experience about this. But again, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the love I've been getting on my channel. You guys have been awesome. Sharing your comments, liking my videos, and subscribing to the channel. Again, I really appreciate it. thanks for watching. Hope you guys subscribe if you haven't already. Again, take it easy and enjoy this game.